So that's going to be interesting to try to get with the bow. The wind is horrible. There's just not a chance we're getting anywhere near him from this angle. So I actually think the smart thing to do, if we want to get him with a bow, is going to be to mark him here. And we want to approach from the south. I'm thinking this lodge, which I never go to. Like, that's probably the first time I fast traveled to this lodge in forever. And we are just going to head up there. And I'm hoping we can get a good angle. I noticed, like, from where we were, that hill is going to hide him until we're very close. And he's no doubt, like, in the time it's going to take us to run that kilometer, he's no doubt going to move. So we're going to have to be very slow with our approach and try to get, I think, within 40 meters. I mean, the Cape Buffalo have just huge lungs. And the one thing we're going to have on our side, we're not going to have much of a crosswind. It's basically going to be blowing in our faces, which shouldn't affect the direction of the arrow much. So I'm pretty confident, like, at 40 meters. I just don't know that we're even going to be able to shoot that far. I think the biggest issue is going to be being too close, but we'll see. We got a kilometer to cover before we got to worry about that. So where we last marked him, we're going to be looking at like 25 meters from this spot, and I still don't know if we're going to be able to see him. Like, he was tucked in right against that hill, apparently. And, man, just the way the terrain is and everything, this is a tough spot to do this, but I kind of prefer a bit of a challenge, so I suppose it's good. Is that him there? No. That's not him. I don't know if that one down to our right is one that we've seen. Like, we definitely have them walking around now, which is not good. But maybe if we can just locate him, that's him right there. He's actually a gray. I was wrong about that. He's attentive. He's definitely in range. It's actually trotting away. Is the time over for their zone? No. I'm thinking he's just very spooked right now. Let's actually turn him back. Ow, that's not good. Alright, well, we're gonna have to... Alright, so... that's kind of got them spooked, but he's still there. Alright, new plan. We are gonna try, because we're all the way up here now, and I don't think we have time to go back. Their zone ends in, what, like 10 real minutes? We're gonna try going out and around, so the new spot he is right there. As long as we never get within 200 meters of that spot, he shouldn't spook even with the bad wind as we run around. So we're gonna try to get out and around him and sneak in from this side, because at least we have a much better idea of where he is. So round 2 of crawling all the way in here. The one thing that has changed is we now have a crosswind blowing left to right. So especially if we're shooting more like 40 meters, we are going to have to compensate for the wind a bit. But I think as long as he hasn't moved too much, we're probably in a better position with the terrain, because we have the hill much more in our advantage. So hopefully he's kind of still just where he last was. And I mean, with the bows, even if he's quartering, I'm pretty confident saying we can reach a lung. We just need to actually be able to see him. I think that's him there. It's a gray. Because that's not. I don't have a ton of time. Yeah, I can see that, like, the hooks on his horns. That is him. So he's not moved far. He's not in a great spot because of the bushes, but we're well within range. The wind is okay. And I don't think he really knows we're here. And he's broadside, so I don't want to rush this too much. But before he turns, I do want to try to get that shot in there. So we need to get to a spot we can see. I want to see, like, what the visibility is like here. Because I actually don't know, cover-wise. I mean, this bush is going to be right on top of him, but do we have a better option? Maybe this one? Actually, of course he turned away. Okay, he's turning back. Let's see if he stands still. That's 44 meters. I think we can do that. I can't spot him, unfortunately, but I think we're going to go for it. That looked like it hit him good? I have no idea. I can see... Oh, he's dead already. Alright, as long as that was the right one, which I think it was, I think we got him. Let's get you dead, so you don't run us over. You're probably the same one from before. You cannot do that again. Alright, did we actually kill the right buffalo? Because I was pretty sure... I can't say I was 100%. But yeah, that's definitely the legendary. So hopefully he's going to make it, because that was actually quite the interesting stock. And he does, just barely. He's a high trophy rating one. 895 is a very low weight, but he's almost a full trophy rating above the minimum requirement. But look at that. Just blew through both shoulder blades, both lungs. That's what I was saying about if he was quartering, we could reach a lung. But that's cool. We're about to get run over again. And I think I'm tired of letting the buffalo win today, so we're just going to not have that, I think. You want to come back up this way so I can hit you better? Get in there. Actually, that's going to kill him, but we did ruin his skull on that one. Can you not? Okay. So. Actually, we didn't ruin the skull? Shot just like through his horn and didn't touch his skull. That's interesting. But yeah. Nice little diamond cape buffalo with the bow. Took some interesting stalking and getting run over by another one, but that was worth it. I don't know if I've done that really since, like, Virunga first came out, because a lot of the guns couldn't even reach buffalo lungs, but that's still exhilarating, like, stocking up to those guys. I actually kind of like what we're doing with this wall. We got the diamond cape buffalo, got the diamond bison, a couple of diamond water buffalo back that way, but this might actually end up staying this way. I've kind of just been putting things together as I've shot them, sort of in these preparation videos, but I like it. We may try to do, like, diamond moose, elk, and is there another really large species? I'd have to think about it, but that might be a cool way to go about this. We'll have to see what we can get, and of course, like, what happens with updates and everything in the future, but that could be a cool way to do this. But yeah, what a weird stock for him, like the way we got trampled and then had to go back around and just got him with the bow anyway. Really, really neat. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.